What's going on? Holy bonkersville. Look at what's going on the screen right now. That person just had an orgasm. I'm going to pass out. Blah. Someone wrote, I'm blowing up. Holy crap. Is there a way to maybe like stop the craziness and pick a question?
Not really.
No?
No,
Don't worry
it
about
kind of
it.
goes crazy.
Wow, okay. I look like I need coffee. I am drinking Red Bull. Dude, there's so many people from Brazil all the time. Everywhere. The Lincoln Park fans. It's crazy. Argentina, that was awesome. We had so much fun down there. Wow, this is insane. Okay. I know what I'm going to do. That's how I do. Someone put lick my asshole. Oh, that's the best. I love that. You guys are hilarious. Okay. I figured it out. What's up, guys? All right, Poland is waiting for us. In my remains is the music of my graduation. Cool. Is this going to be recorded? I don't know if this is going to be recorded. Where am I coming from? We just got done rehearsing for K-Rock Almost Acoustic Christmas, and we're doing the Spike Video Game Awards tomorrow, or the next day, I think. And so that's what we're doing. So I'm calling you guys or connecting with you guys from an area in our dressing room. There's too many people in here. I agree. It is insane. I hope it doesn't crash too. Let's see. I'm going to find a good question. It's mostly just people saying, ah, oh my god, or lick my asshole, or stuff like that. Ask some questions, guys. Which song was the most challenging to write on Living Things? Okay, that's a pretty good question. That was probably, I don't know, each one has their own little challenges. I think probably Lost in the Echo was one that took a while. That one felt like we had something really special, but we just couldn't crack it. But some of the songs take a long time. What was another one? Yeah, I don't know which one was the hardest one. The whole record was hard to write. While you're on stage, you've got headphones. What do you hear? I usually listen to Led Zeppelin when we're playing. That way, I just kind of distract myself. No, typically we just have like a regular monitor mix in our ears. Each guy has something a little different. You know, sometimes Brad doesn't necessarily need to hear all the bass or all the drums, so he doesn't listen to anything. He has earplugs and headphones on. But I want to have the same experience that the people in the audience have. So when I'm on stage, I want to feel like I'm watching the show or listening to the show from out in front of the stage. So I get like a lot of effects, and I try to get as close to the house mix that the fans are hearing in my ears as I can. It makes me feel like I'm part of the show, as opposed to like just a regular flat monitor mix. Do I like Adventure Time? I actually watch a lot of Adventure Time with all the kids and everything. It's kind of funny. It's a funny question. What happens with the presents given to you at the meet and greets? That is a really funny question because we get a lot of stuff. A lot of times it's stuff that we like, and that's really fun. A lot of times we get really great letters from people, and we read them, and they're really moving, or they kind of give us an insight into the lives of some of the people that our music has reached. But a lot of times we get like stuffed animals, like and like toys and stuff, and some of that stuff makes it home to the kids, and some of it we have like a warehouse full of fan gifts. It'll be pretty awesome to go through one day, and maybe they'll do something useful like be donated to some kids that need toys or something. That'd be kind of fun. When will the next DBS record be out? I don't know. We're in such a good role with Linkin Park. I feel like I just want to keep doing this for a while. I know that Ryan and Amir and Fu are really, they're doing Julian K, and I love those guys. Are my best friends, and we're really excited to get back in the studio, but I just don't know when that's going to be. Do I like to sing more in open air or in the hall? I think basically like indoor or outdoor venues. I prefer indoor. Um, I like playing big festivals that are outdoors because the crowds are so rad and it's a lot of fun. But really, I think the best shows you can get are inside arenas. Where you can get really all the fans. I think get a more of a immersed experience, especially with good production and everything. I think that's the best place. Let's see. Do I love music? I actually don't. I'm not a really big fan of music. I just do it to make money. Let's see. Um, this person asks like the most gnarly question. How do you feel about the situation in Syria? Like what? Oh, wow. I think you're in the wrong chat room. What's my favorite song from A Thousand Suns? I actually like listening. My favorite version of A Thousand Suns is the version that's just one 43-minute long track, I think, or 47-minute long track. I actually took when I listened to the record, I just like to listen to the whole thing. So that's the way I prefer listening to it. But I think one of my favorite tracks on the record is Robot Boy, just because it's a lot of really great harmonies and it's really different for us. But I think the best song on the record, that's a hard one to say. I mean, they're all so different. I really like When They Come For Me. So it's probably up between Robot Boy and When They Come For Me at this point. Are we going to prepare a song for Transformers 4? Is there going to be a Transformers 4? That'd be awesome. I hope so. If Transformers 4 is a reality, um, they've always come to us and asked us to be part of those things, and of course we would we appreciate that, and we've said yes every time, and it's because we really think Transformers are awesome, and the movies have been great. So I'm sure if they approach us again, we'd be more than happy to be part of Transformers 4. What size are my stretchers? You mean my plugs? I think they're 9/16. Somewhere between, yeah, somewhere around there. What are the other guys doing? I think they all left already. They all went home. Um, but I wanted to hang out with you guys, so I'm staying here a little bit longer. Is the new album ready? We're actually getting ready to go back in the studio. We're starting to write some stuff, and we're getting excited about being creative again. And so I know that I've been working on some demos, and Mike never stops writing. Brad never stops writing. I don't think anybody really in the band ever stops writing. So we're excited to get back in the studio. What's my favorite song to sing? We just started rehearsing Castle of Glass, and I really thought that song was going to be extremely difficult to perform live. But there's something special that's happening right now with when we're listening back to the rehearsals. Like I think it's setting a new standard for a new bar for what I want us to sound like live. It sounds so good. I think right now, after the last couple of days, Castle of Glass is right now my favorite song to sing. Have I been sick lately? I've always got something going on. Whether I don't feel, whether my body hurts or I get sick from, I don't know. I just get sick easy, I guess. How are the twins? My twin girls are so awesome. All my kids are great. I am such a lucky guy. I always tell my kids all the time that I'm the luckiest man in the world because I get to be their dad. It's each of my children is so different and so cool, and the babies are just so rad. They're starting to walk right now. It's really fun. Are we performing at the Grammys? I know there's talks about it. I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but I think we may be performing at the Grammys for sure. Am I good at playing the piano? You know, I've I can play piano, I can play guitar, I can play drums. I just can't really do any of them very well. I can write on them. I can write songs really well, but I'm not the best performer when it comes to playing instruments. I do my best though. I make it work. Aborted new divide in Argentina. uh, it's funny because playing live is like it's it's the most rewarding experience as a musician, but also especially as a vocalist and the way that I sing, uh, a lot of the Linkin Park songs, so hard and so gnarly that I'm bound to make mistakes and I'm bound to forget words or I'm bound to sing off key or my voice will crack or whatever. But I don't care. Uh, I always go out and do my best, and I know the fans feel the same way. And sometimes I'm sick, sometimes I just suck that night. But at any rate, at least it's funny to watch. Let's see. Why didn't I ever take my shirt off in the Russian concerts? I usually don't take my shirt off when my wife's around because she likes me to take my shirt off on stage when she's at the shows. She always says that's the best part. Um, what songs are we going to do at Camp Freddy? I'm playing tomorrow night with Camp Freddy. I'll be doing a Bob Dylan song, Like a Rolling Stone, and I'll be doing Friday I'm in Love by The Cure. And then in Austin, Mike and I will be playing with Camp Freddy, and I think we're doing um, uh, I think we might be doing Fight for Your Right to Party by the Beastie Boys. I think we might be also doing another, I think we're going to do Run DMC, Aerosmith, Walk This Way. I believe I'll be doing Stone Temple Pilots Sex Type Thing. We're going to do One Step Closer, and possibly Paradise City. So that'll be a fun night. I love doing Camp Freddy. Why no crawling? A lot of people are asking why we're not playing crawling anymore. I think that for me, we've just been playing that song every night, and as much as I love that song, uh, sometimes we have to take songs in, and sometimes we have to take songs out. And I think for me, I just wanted to give crawling a little break for a while, and give me a chance to miss it. And one day when we get excited, we'll bring it back. Chupa chups, but why on red carpet? I don't understand what that means. How can I apply as a staff for your crew? You know what? I don't know. I'll have to find out. I'll have to find out and tweet it. Let's see. Have you ever got pissed off at a concert, and why? Yeah, I've gotten mad at concerts. Usually it's when I see something shady going on, like if like a girl's crowd surfing and someone gropes her, that kind of stuff. That stuff really pisses me off. Um, sometimes something will happen where the sound just goes bad and it's just really frustrating. I've gotten pissed off a few times for that, but it's really hard to get mad during a performance. I mean, you're up playing music. How bad can it be? Most challenging song to perform off of Living Things? Um, I think Burn It Down is pretty hard. It's uh, it's interesting because the way I sing in Linkin Park is, I mean, I sing a lot of different music from a lot of different people, especially like doing with bands like um, Camp Freddy and things like that, or like when we do covers in a band. It's one thing to like sing like something else or like sing in a different style, and the way I sing with Linkin Park is the most challenging way I sing at any time, and Burn It Down is particularly hard for me for some reason. I think it's more of a mental thing, but um, that one seems to be when it's on, it's really exciting. But I typically have a problem on the verses not being flat. But um, what can you do? And that's what happens when I write songs in the studio that are hard to sing. What are you going to do in a zombie apocalypse? Um, I'm stockpiling assault rifles, actually. Assault rifles, high-powered handguns. Um, I just went to the gun show in Arizona. It was awesome. Uh, I was tempted to buy a 50 caliber, but rifle, but you can't shoot them anywhere, so I decided not to. How do you pick questions? I can't even see mine when it's. I I was having a really hard time in the beginning of this because questions are just flying. I mean, it's like at the speed of light, and it's hard to stop them. So I just kind of stopped, and I just been scrolling through and picking them. Um, Someone says, eat a meal. I'm a skinny guy. What can I say? You'd be surprised at how much food I put down. What do I think about performing unplugged? I think I actually really enjoy performing acoustically. Um, when I was performing a lot of shows with Dead by Sunrise, we did a few full acoustic sets, and I really felt like that was the best representation of Dead by Sunrise, actually. I think that performing acoustically for me is probably the easiest because um, I can really hear the instruments so clearly and so cleanly that I feel like when we do things like the LPU summits and stuff like that, and we play live and we do like just an acoustic little thing, doing you know just piano and a cappella vocals on stage, I think those songs typically tend to sound the best live. Do I like Walking Dead? Yeah, Walking Dead's amazing. It's one of my favorite shows. I'm like a TV whore. It's more like what don't I watch is probably a better question. Will I go see The Hobbit? Fuck yeah, I'll go see The Hobbit. Are you kidding me? It's gonna be awesome. I bought Hybrid Theory 1 week ago. Congratulations. Welcome to the party. That's awesome. Are we going to make any more Linkin Park records? Absolutely. Do I think Mike is the biggest workaholic in the world? Without a doubt, Mike has probably got a problem. I think he has a problem. So we may have to do an intervention, but there's nothing. Honestly, I think Mike would go crazy if he didn't work constantly. Let's see. Do I like Depeche Mode? I love Depeche Mode. They're amazing. One of my favorite bands. Someone keeps asking me if I like lemons. The answer would be yes. Do a track with 30 Seconds to Mars? I would love to do a track with 30 Seconds to Mars. Jared's a really good friend. They're awesome bands. I have to change my position. My butt is hurting right now. Jeez. I'm just going to give you guys advice. Don't get older, because it sucks. I'm going to be like wheeled out on like a wheelchair. I'm just going to strap myself to a dolly and just have someone wheel me around. Thank you. What happened in Mexico City with the barrier before the show? I don't think the barrier was a very good barrier in the first place. We're regulars in terms of safety at our shows, and we were not pleased with that. So we ended up having to have a human chain hold that barricade back. But we're working diligently to set very high safety standards amongst the industry as a whole. How much do I have to pay to have Linkin Park play for me in my living room? That's a good question. I don't know. I can put you in touch with my agent, though. I perform all the time in Ryan Shuck's living room for free. You should just come over to his house. I want to know if I ever win the lottery. Okay. I don't even know it. What are you saying? Dude, I look really thin on this screen. Look at how small my neck is. Look at that. Wow, that's crazy. I thought the camera was supposed to add 10 pounds, not take it away. I don't know. Being a really skinny person and being told you're skinny all the time is annoying. And I mean this in the most unpolitically correct way, but it's no different than telling someone you think they're fat. Wow, you're skinny. You should eat something. Hey, go fuck yourself. Let's see. Hulk or Captain America or Iron Man? Uh, I definitely think out of those three, Captain America is my least favorite. Um, I think the Hulk is dopest because there's nothing like him, and he's indestructible. But Iron Man is a badass, so I'd have to say I'd be more excited to go see an Iron Man movie than a Hulk movie. Do I like new metal? No. Mike put together a new metal compilation like a couple months ago for fun, and I think unanimously when he was playing it, anybody who walked in the room asked him to stop. Someone just told me to fuck myself. That was awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Those are my favorite. It's like I one, if it's not serious, which I think it's not, it's really funny because that's what you're saying, and I think that's hilarious. Or the even funnier scenario would be if someone who actually is on here because they don't like me and they want to tell me. What a loser. What kind of a loser would do that? Like, what an idiot. Okay, let's see. How come I started wearing glasses again? Okay, so I had LASIK surgery about 11 years ago, uh, primarily because I'd worn glasses pretty much my whole life, and I always wanted to kind of know what it was like to not have glasses. And secondly, I can't, I couldn't see anybody in the crowd. Like it was hard. It was, I felt like I was missing out on part of the experience of being, performing a lot of these shows that we get to play at, and not being able to see like these crowds. So I got LASIK surgery. It worked great, and about a year ago, my eyes started going bad, and I've already had surgery on my right eye twice. So you can't really do it too many times. So I started losing my vision again, and glasses came back. Like play a cameo in a movie again? Sure. Being in movies is fun, you know. I think I've really enjoyed doing like a Broadway play or musical or something like that. That's kind of more what I thought I was going to be doing anyways. When I was young, I was in theater, and I really enjoyed um, performing on stage in musical theater. It was super fun, and I I actually was aspiring to be in theater, um, you know, or potentially film too. But filming movies is way different than performing on theater on stage. So I would really like to do Broadway someday. That would be like a ultimate goal. Tell us an embarrassing story. Um, let's see. How many embarrassing stories do I have? I have lots of embarrassing stories. Um, uh, I got really drunk at a party one time and went to the bathroom and came out and forgot to pull my pants up. So I was walking around with my pants around my ankles. That was a that was a winning moment. Do I like Coldplay? Yeah, Coldplay's great. I really like Coldplay. They're a great band. I think it's great that Snoop Dogg had a. I still call him Snoop Dogg because that's what I still think he's Snoop Dogg. But I think that the fact that he's had this spiritual awakening and wants to do good things with his life and be a positive influence for people, and really, I think that's great. I think anytime somebody has that kind of breakthrough in their life is really special. And I think it took a lot of balls for him to change his name, and come out and say that he's changing or you know beep 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 beep. Is it strange that I'd rather listen to live audio of LP rather than studio audio? No, actually, I think that um, there's a realness to playing live. I mean, even with like the performance that we did at the AMAs not too long ago, all those artists were like most of the artists were not performing live, and that is something that I think is a lost a lot of pop audiences, and I think that for us, like, what I enjoy the most about like listening to classical music, especially like live performances by like Zeppelin or bands like that, is that it's not perfect. It's real. You're listening to a person sing it. There's flubs, there's timing issues, there's tuning issues, there's a change in the melody or whatever, and I think that's endearing. So I enjoy listening to live audio as well. Um, but again, at the same time, I think that there's a reason why you go see a movie in the movie theater as opposed to um, watching the uncut version. There's something really special about what happens in the studio as well. I do. I kind of have a little creeper on there. Send to Linda to cock to you.
Whoa.
That's good. I'll do that. Send to Linda to cock to you.
I don't think so.
That's Pooch. He's the reason why you like listening to live audio. That man right there is our front of house gimme god. He's amazing. Semi-god. Scream something, please. Should I scream something? Are your speakers gonna be able to handle it? What should I scream? I'm gonna take suggestions on what people think I should scream. Can I sing for you guys? I could probably sing something for you guys. I could probably grab a guitar. Is there a guitar out there? Can I get an acoustic guitar? Standard tune, please. Do I like Muse? I love Muse. It's awesome. It's awesome. They are awesome. One of my favorites. Victimized? Scream Victimized? Okay, I'll do that. You guys ready? Okay. Victimized! Victimized! Never broken! Victimized! How's that? No, my baby is nursing. Did I just startle your baby? Would I take part in the Olympic Games high jump category? I'll partake in it, sure. I don't think I'd do very well. Can I tweet more? You know, there's something about tweeting that's fun, and then it gets so fucking irritating after like 5 minutes. I don't know why. What do I have above my wedding ring on my finger? There it is. That. Oh, can I get a pic? Hold on really quick. Do we have a capo? Okay. Let's see. Oh, here's the pic. Can you shut that door really quick? Yeah. All right. This will be one that's going to throw you guys a little bit. Hopefully I don't torture it. Gold line's gonna tell me where the light is. Gold line's gonna tell me where the light is. Take your hands out of control. Take your hands out of control. Now tell me what you saw. Tell me what you saw. There was a crowd of seats inside, outside. I must have done 1,000 each. It was the weight I threw the shovel. The weight the show was crushing you. I've been around a few. Now tell me what you saw. I'll tell you what you do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is that good enough? That was fun. I don't know how it sounded though. How was that? They're just saying Brazil is the best. How many? There's 648 people. I think that's what, yeah, 648, 647.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, what else? Do you guys want to hear another one? What song was that? That was Gold Lion by the Yeah Yeah Yeahs. That's what song that was. Ooh, capo. Okay, I can do the messenger.
If you need me, call me.
Grazie. When you... Oh, I forgot the words. That's hilarious. I don't think I'm in the right place anymore. When you feel you're alone, cut off from this cruel world, your instinct telling you to run. Listen to your heart, there's angel voices. Sing to you, yeah, they'll bring you right back home when life leaves us blind. Love keeps us kind, keeps us kind. When you suffered enough, breaking, you're growing desperate from the fight. Remember your love, and you always will be. Melody will bring you right back home when life leaves us blind. Love keeps us kind when life leaves us blind. Love keeps us kind. Oh, 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 bam. There you go. First ever performance on the web chat. You're welcome, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was good. Sweet. Someone says they're stoked with the chat. They're not disappointed. I feel like that is a success. There's nothing worse than like shitty web chats. Stop spamming, please. Agreed. What do I think of Mexican fans? That's such a funny question. I love Mexico. Someone web screamed, "I can die now." Tell us you love us, please. I love you. Yeah, yeah. Sing something we haven't heard by you. What does that even mean? Seeing something you haven't heard by me. Caught up against the wall again. Time to change the ball again. Yeah, I can't even play it. Sorry. Too bad, guys. I was trying to do that one. That's what happens when I haven't played a song for like 3 years. Sing I'll Be Gone. We're going to start playing that pretty soon, actually. Sing Happy Birthday to my dad. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear that person's dad. Happy birthday to you. There you go. My cat hates you. She's trying to close the screen. Dude, if that person asks me what I think about Mexican fans one more time, I'm gonna be really annoyed. Stop it! If I could change something in my life, would I? I mean, there's things I would, would rather not have done. You know, like all the hard drugs I used to do in my youth. I probably would not have done that. Bad choice. Outside of that, probably not. You know, all my choices have led to where I am today, so I'm pretty stoked about it. Morning After, please. You guys want me to do Morning After again? Let me see if I can remember how to play it. Caught up against the wall again. Time to change the ball again. Never seem to amaze my mind, so I just sleep, sleep, sleep. Please don't wake me till the morning after. Wake me till the morning after. Not too bad. I guess I remembered a little bit of it. Let's see. Any good questions in here, or is everyone just gonna yell? Brazil. Let's see. How many tats do I have? I have lots. I have a lot of different things. How about Robot Boy live right now? I have to. I don't even know if I remember the words for Robot Boy. Let me see if I can pull them up on my phone. On my. Let's see. Robot Boy lyrics. Bam. That easy. No, I'm fine for you. Yeah, that's not gonna be good live right now. I was thinking about a way to do it, but I don't think it's gonna be. What's the most challenging part of rehearsing new songs for live shows? The most challenging part usually is we've got so much stuff going on in terms of what is being played inside the tracks. And because we don't like ever sit down and jam as a band, we don't write songs in that way. So we're not like thinking about like how are we going to play this or how are we going to, you know, do this live. We're thinking of just how can we make this song awesome. And so a lot of times when we bring those tracks into performing them live, it takes like a good week to set up a lot of the electronics and stuff to be performed by somebody on stage. And so that is probably the most challenging part is preparing songs. Staph as a staph infection. That was interesting. Oh, you want me to sing "Happy Birthday" to your dad at a concert? You guys are hilarious. I don't know how to play Boys Don't Cry, but I could try to play Friday I'm in Love a little bit. I have to practice it anyways, since I'm playing it tomorrow night with Camp Freddy. I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday's gray, and Wednesday too. Thursday, I don't care about you, it's Friday, I'm in love. Monday, you can fall apart. Tuesday, Wednesday, break my heart. Oh, Thursday doesn't even start, it's Friday, I'm in love. Saturday, wait. Yeah, I can't play it. That's why I have other. See, I'm not a good guitar player. I'm not good. Can't do it. Too much pressure. I wish I could be like Lenny Kravitz and just like shred guitar and sing at the same time. Or like Matthew Bellamy, who just like doesn't even think about what he's doing with his hands. He just does it and then sings like crazy. Not me. Not me, guys. I'm more like the amateur guy when it comes to playing and singing. Do I still get boners at shows? I do get boners at shows, but you can't see them. I can't find my questions in the chat because you guys are all poopies. We're all poopies. Cool. I think I saw a cool question up here. Nope, I didn't. Did I wish Brad a happy birthday? Of course I wish Brad a happy birthday. Do I believe in God? I do believe in God. Wow, this is crazy. The questions are just coming in like monsters again. Do I believe in Santa Claus? Yes! Santa Claus is the best. My wife and I actually do this thing called the Elf on the Shelf for the kids. And I swear, I think Tyler believes that the elves are real. All right, y'all. I think we're coming to the end of this. For some reason, I've lost my luster. Let's see. Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. I wish I could play like James Hetfield. He's awesome. What did I think of Norway and Will We Come Back? Norway was fucking crazy! Norway was crazy. Those guys at the show that we played, that was the fucking gnarliest crowd of all time. Like, I think there's only been a couple shows where I thought there's no way that that's going on out there. That's too crazy. One of them was Norway, and the other one was recently in South America, where the crowds were just so going off so hard that it was distracting. It was so loud in South America at a lot of the shows. The crowd was so loud that I couldn't hear the music. I didn't even know if I was singing on key or if I was on the right time with the band because I couldn't hear the band. It was crazy. So, anyways, it's been a lot of fun with you guys. I hope you enjoyed the chat. I had fun doing it. I had fun playing some songs for you guys. It was super fun, and hopefully we'll do this. We'll do this again. Maybe next time, me and Mike can do one, and we can play a lot of these other songs you guys want me to play. But thank you very much for joining me on this little adventure, and I hope you guys have a great day. Happy holidays. Somebody's asked a question that made no sense and it completely melted my brain. So anyways, thank you guys very much. I really enjoyed this chat. Thanks for all the questions and for all the excitement. And I hope you guys, again, have a great holiday season. Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, whatever it is you guys do. So, bye everybody. Thank you. Yep.